Welcome back, everybody. How about this stat? For the first time in 25 years, all of California is drought-free. We're not even talking abnormally dry. It's the only state in the United States to be completely free of drought or abnormally dry conditions. Now, a year ago, different story. We had 35% of that state in some kind of a drought. Joining me right now is Dr. Michael Anderson, the California climatologist. Doctor, thank you so much for being here this afternoon. I appreciate it.
Hi, Bob. Happy to join you.
Yeah, it's good to see you. So let's talk about what's going on in California. We had the terrible fires that started last year. Now we got a heck of a lot of rain. It just peeled in here for the last couple of months.
Right. So this water year has started very differently than the previous one. It started off right in October, as we expect. Had a nice storm, really brought in precip, get the landscape wet, really tamp down that fire danger. Very different from last year, where we were well into the new year before the rains started in Southern California.
What do you make of the fact that we're in a weak La Nina, and you would think that maybe the rain would be a little farther north in California, but it looks like it's sliding right in there again?
Well, it really depends on where that high pressure is over the Pacific. That dictates whether California ends up wet or dry. Last year, it was hanging out right on our shoreline, and we had a lot of dry weather. This year, it's been further offshore, opening the door for some cutoff lows to come down over water. And when they come down over water, that actually helps bring the rain.
Yeah, doctor, let's talk about the reservoirs. I was looking at the website. 17 of the reservoirs were reported above historically normal water levels. That's great, right?
Oh, it's fabulous. When you consider that the average storage incorporates all those years of drought where water levels are below, we have reservoirs now above average, a lot of them able to refill the storage that they spent last summer.
What about the aquifers? Does it take a little bit of a lag right there to fill those up as well?
It does indeed, but we're in a really interesting space in that the past 3 years before this year, we've had either average or above conditions. The further we get away from those multi-year droughts really enables some of the groundwater systems to begin some recovery.
What about the snow levels, doctor? We've been looking at some of these. They really were high for the last couple of rounds. Going out through the rest of the winter into the early part of spring, what are you thinking about the snow levels, and do you need more snow out there for the Sierra?
Yes, we do. So we have a little bit of a challenge in our northern Sierra. Most of the watershed is below 7,500 feet. So when that rain snow lines up at 7,000 feet, not a whole lot of watershed to really build that snowpack. Different story in the southern Sierra, where half the watershed is above 7,500 feet. That's the difference. Southern Sierra is above average, northern Sierra is below. Going through winter, really love to see those snow levels get below 5,000 feet.
Do you see any kind of a weather pattern change? I know we're going to get back to what looks like a weak La Nina type of pattern. Is that going to help out the northern Sierra?
Well, right now we're that high pressure has moved in again overhead, so we're over the next 2 weeks going to enjoy a lot of sunny days.
Yeah, Santa Ana winds.
That's a little bit of a challenge when January is supposed to be our wettest month of the year. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what happens when that high pressure moves off again.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was watching the high pressure move in, so it's oriented to get the winds downsloping with kind of a Santa Ana type of feel to it. Wind advisories, wind warnings. But this year's much different because you've got all the vegetation on the mountains right now. It's not a fire danger.
Right. The difference is that fall wetness. Absolutely critical to get, and that's why we love to see the water year start on time.
I love it.
This year is a great example of that.
It's good. You know, finally some good news coming out of there with the rain coming in. So that is a blessing in disguise right there when you see that much rain, even though we had some flooding. California State Climatologist Dr. Michael Anderson, thank you so much, sir, for taking the time and talking to us. And I'm sure as we go throughout the rest of the year, I've got more questions for you to see how we're shaping up to get the end of the year going on.
Happy to chat. Thanks.
Appreciate it.